accountable for men's behaviors is astonishing to me with what we see lately. Like, it's, and it's not even just like, it's a man on the fucking internet, bro. What kind of leash did you think anybody had attached to his neck through that fucking phone? But regardless, if y'all think that's okay, and this is for anybody who finds the post by Amnesia acceptable, if you don't find that what Amnesia posts currently is exact, or what Amnesia condones currently, because if you're going to call out behaviors, you need to call them out across the board, especially if you won't even get a box with people. You accuse them of wild ass shit. You lie on them. When they correct you, you don't correct yourself. And I could say that for quite a few people at this point. I still have videos of lies on me, on multiple accounts. Things that I have proven with my own videos, but that doesn't get acknowledged. The truth isn't what matters. And that was a problem when it was Florida Man. The truth never mattered with Florida Man to y'all, and that was a fucking problem. But half of y'all are taking things that he said that people said were a lie and using them against people now. You don't want to have that conversation, though. Bottom line, if that's okay to you, then someone needs to explain growth to you and explain to you why stagnant water is toxic. Because you want to stay in the past and you want to pull everybody down with you in your misery, in your revenge, in your get back. And that's gross. So, with that being said, yeah, I don't owe anybody shit. I don't do fucked up shit to people. Even when I call people out, I do it in the most respectful way possible. And I don't know. That's just that. And if you don't like that, feel free to unfollow me. Feel free to not speak to me. Shit, go off about me then. That's fine too. I can't stop you. You're a fucking independent human being. But stay away from me. Don't lie on me. It's really that fucking simple. My life was restricted. Okay, so anyway, hold on a second. So I'm going to start by saying, this is my opinion, as well as others, that with the similarities of the things I'm about to show you and the timeline they show a pattern of, well, Apple Saucy is about to show you, they link to this account. There's no denying, for me, what I see and what I know. But this is my opinion. And I'm not saying I have 100% solid proof of her saying, hey, this is my account. I do not. So I want to make that very fucking clear. I am simply giving you pieces of a puzzle for you to either put together yourself or tell me they don't fit and wipe your hands and walk away from the live. That's up to y'all. I ask that everybody remain respectful. I said this before, but I'm going to say it again. Everybody's welcome, but I ask you to remain respectful. That's it. Be respectful to the people in the chat. Be respectful to me, my guests. If you don't like me, you don't have to be here. If you do not agree, I'm not against not agreeing. You are entitled to your opinion. Just disagree respectfully, please. I'll be completely honest with you. There is a thought of these accounts being a multiple people account for me and for a variety of other people. But there's also the chance that it's not. And it's just somebody who is really good at playing different roles in different parts. Can't tell you who the second person, third person, if there is, or who it would be, but this is one person connected by multiple patterns. So, Applesaucy, if you could put up screenshot number 1. Applesaucy, are you there?
Yeah, just 1 second. I'm pulling it up.
Oh, okay, thank you. I just want to make sure to walk away. I'm sorry.
Good.
If it were me, it would take me 20 minutes to figure this shit out. I swear. Oh, man. Houston, we have a problem. All right. Well, this was the screenshot from my video. Applesaucy, can you put up number 2? Can't really see it too well, though. If you want to see it, you can go to the video. Hopefully, not all the screenshots do this, because then we're kind of fucked.
Go into Applesaucy, go into your photos, pull it up and screenshot it, then put it up. It'll fit. It should fit. It should work.
Thank you for remaining patient with us, guys.
Go in and screenshot it, and then try it. Okay, I'm gonna hop back down. Stop bullying.
Thank you.
Fabulosa Bree, Queen of Blessing. Sorry, I had to.
The bullying. I love you. All right. So that is from my video. Hi. I told a multitude, or I asked a multitude of people, who do you think this video is from? Can one of my mods make a poll? Please. No, we got a missing vape in the comments. If you see it, hit it once and pass it to the left, please. Michael says it's their vape. So. Do we got that poll going by chance? Let me see if I can figure it out. Nope. Much like always, I can't figure it out. Go figure. There's a playbook. I'm telling y'all, I suck at this. I'm sorry. I got you. Thank you. Hold on. Oh, shoot. All right. You are a mod, my love. Take it away. Do you think Diagnosis made these videos? Yes, no, I don't know. Oh, no pull while in boxes? What? Yeah, y'all, I guess at this point, y'all just can write the your answer in the comments. Applesauce, can we go to screenshot number 2? Page. My bad. This was the second video. Applesauce, can you please go to number 3? Can we turn off the comments, please? Can we go to screenshot number 4, please? Now that's who owns that video. That's who posted that video. Prevail T007. If you know, you know. I personally don't know because I don't know this person. We never spoken to my knowledge. I've heard about her, never said anything to her. But yeah. Can you turn on the comments, please? All the screenshots that I'm about to show are on her page still. Oh, look, the poll came back up. That was weird. Yeah, there's a poll. Cool. Hi, Em. Did you want to be up here?
Yeah, real quick. I tried to make the poll. It literally only gives me like 3 generic ass polls and I can't edit anything. So it won't let me do it.
That's
So
all right.
I figured it was easier to just tell you up here than in the comments. But it won't let me do it.
Thank you. I wouldn't have seen your comment down there. It's going too fast.
Okay, bye.
Darling, I guess I could take a poll off the agenda for the evening. Sorry, guys. That was our biggest hit, too. I'm just kidding. No biggie. I think we get it. Can you put up now? Oh, backstory. When I first came back to the app, a video was made about me by Diagnosis. And the funny thing was, I had already made these. Actually, I didn't make these connections. Someone came to me with these connections. And you know what? It was very convincing. I wasn't on TikTok prior to coming back, so I wasn't able to go and look through her account myself. Hold on a second. I don't know if this is... I don't know. Y'all, I can't do anything with the guest box. It's not showing up for me. I don't know. I posted a video of 4 photos. I'm sorry. Can you go to screenshot number 5, please? Can you turn off the comments, please, mods? This particular video Pay attention to the writing on the side. This particular video was posted on 7/21/25 by Prevailed T 007. Can you please put up number 6? Diagnosis posted this on 8/8/2025. Now, you could say, oh, well, Diagnosis screenshot off of her page and just reused it. Except that makes no sense because the writing is missing. Right? The other one that I posted was, can you do number 7, please? This one, 7/21/25 by Prevailed T 007. Again, all of this is still on their page. If they don't delete it, it's there. And then can you do number 8? This was posted on 7/26. I think my box is hovering over it, unfortunately. But you can go see for yourself, and if worse comes to worse, if for some reason nobody can find it, I could also post a video with it. I already did once, but I could do it again. I did take that video down. I did think maybe that one coincidence with the AI photos, even though there was a detailed the chat GPT saying that 95% these were the same people who posted these. Because there was no reaction. So I thought maybe that was a little weird. And someone did come to me and say, well, that makes no sense. They're live all the time. And I went and watched some of their old lives. And what's funny is they had a shiny screen so you could see their silhouette. And you could see them on the phone. So if you're just streaming people all the time, you have free will to do whatever with your hands. And then I started to actually look at her profile. And I wanted to pay attention for a little while before I said anything. Now we're going to focus on the elephant in the room. And that is the writing styles of these accounts. Mods, can you turn on the comments, please? Can you go to number 9, please? And thank you. That's fine, Ben. You can like Diagnosis. Or Skittles. You can like Diagnosis. Cassandra! So here is a post from 7/21. Florida man does what he do. Ask him, when is your turn? For fuck's sake, y'all sick as fuck. Pay attention to that, y'all. Because when I made my video today, if you noticed, I put the correct term of y'all and how you spell it. Okay. Can you go to number 10? Same, monster. Fucking same. Lay of math, y'all be very concerned. Again, This was posted by her. Now, if you remember, the video that I made, the screenshot that I just showed, I'm just saying. Can you go to number 11? Yeah, fell cooked up. I think that's how you pronounce that. I don't know. That's what it sounds like while I'm trying to read Diagnosis's videos. And then can you go to number, I think we're at 12. 12, please. This lady laughing at a man struggling, getting harassed, and more. The fuck? Didn't y'all have Sh7 done to y'all? She always be happy someone hurt by him, bet. Now, as we know, this is how Diagnosis writes, right? But Diagnosis didn't always write that way. As a matter of fact, you could go to Prevailed T and see for yourself that they don't always speak this way. Can you go to number 13, please? Guys, I'm really proud of us. We're really whizzing through this. I'm happy. I don't like going live. Not a fan. Diagnosis wrote this. Perfectly fine. Can you go number 14, please? This was a little better than where we've been lately. It was almost like a coherent sentence. It was like the waters were being tested for the flip. You know? Can you do number 15, please? Now, this post, the video itself is copied from somebody else's account. I checked their account. They don't speak like this. I couldn't find this particular video, but my assumption is the text was added by Kirsten only for the simple fact that, like I said, I went on that page and there was no writing style like this at all on any of their videos. All right. Hold on 1 second. Now you must ask yourself why. Right? Because people don't just do shit like this. They don't go to this extreme. So why would I believe that it matches up? Why do I feel, under my opinion, that if the two accounts are not exactly directly linked, it's a good place to start? Is there is a motive. 100%. And we could talk about that. Prevail T was outcasted probably about, I believe, 2 years ago. I don't know. We'll see it in a second. Don't worry. Because of Florida Man. and the people who sat around Florida Man. A screenshot of something on her Facebook from a long time ago was shown, amongst, I believe, other things. I don't know. I wasn't around that time, so I don't know the full story, so I'm not going to completely speak on it. I just know that it'd be enough to make anybody angry. I'm not going to say what that is. If you want to ask around, be my guest. This isn't a bash this person live. So, me personally, I'm not. That's as far as I'm going with, as far as me speaking on it. However, at one point, Prevail T was very close to Scam Slam. And she's always been cool with Scammy. Scam Slam publicly shunned her after this information came out. As any really good friend would, you know? And I would say that, I wouldn't say that if I felt she did it for the morally correct reason. I believe everything that is pretended to be stood on lately has come to light that certain people absolutely do not stand on the things that they've gone after others for. I would respect if she had said, then it was never about the reasoning. It was always just about the image. With that being said, can you please put up screenshot number 16? Hey, Emily. Everyone, it has come to my attention. I actually don't think I want to read this, so I will just let everybody use their reading glasses and read this on their own. And I don't agree with it. But I'm also not here to talk shit or do anything other than put out defending myself, my friends, and as well as linking the fences and showing how everything just comes together. And like I said, if you do not agree, the most you did was waste some time of your life in this live. Make a friend. A lot of cool people in here. All right. Screenshot it if you haven't read it. So she stayed good with Scammy. If you go and look at her repost yourself, I wasn't going to bore you with all the fucking screenshots of her repost, but there's a lot of Scammy's content in there on both Diagnosis and Prevail Tees. A lot of Scammy, a lot of anti-scam stuff. And I just want to remind everybody, this side, when I was introduced to it, they were calling out Scam's behavior. So a lot of anti-scam and whatever the fuck this side is called, just like kind of merged for a hot minute. Some people ended up crossing over to this side. Some people stayed, fought the good fight. It was apparent in August of last year that Prevailed was not welcome in scam spaces. Can you go to number 17, please? The one time I wasn't recording because we were hearing repeated information, but it's totally fine on my end. I also asked 13 because she knows we have a lot of haters whom follow us both. If she was okay with me taking a box to support her and she said yes, once again, here I am trying to be a good person to someone, honestly, I haven't forgave, but was willing to move forward because that's what mature people do. Oh, well. And then can you go to the next one? Number 18. Now, this is a whole video. You could go watch yourself. I wasn't going to do all that. So, Scam Slam, run along with your miserable self. I'm guessing you needed some attention tonight. I most definitely won't be the one to give it to you. Stay blessed and have the night you truly deserve. Around this time, there's also a video of her entering Alive. Queen Witch was in it. Dora was in it. A couple other people were in it. And everybody was like, oh, get out of here. And like called their names and stuff. So she made a video about that, but it was around the same time as this. And that's when she started making videos on everyone and everything heavily, like more so. Can you put number 19? Now, mind you, this is 724. I can't see the date on this one. After the fact, because obviously this is when that information came out. She reposted Scammy's video where it says thank you at Scam Slam. So my guess is if she felt comfortable posting that, they are okay now? I don't know. I know they're seen in the same spaces. That's what I do know. And there was also, if you could go to number 20, please, there was also multiple vague videos made of like revenge posts, kind of like, I'm going to get my lick back. But this was one of them. I will have the last laugh. Clowns, circus, haters. And this was in September. So I also want to put attention to something else. Can you go to number 21? Oh no, wrong one. Oh wait, it's up top. You can't really see it. Hold on. If you look at the very top, you can see it. It says no bullin. No, Bullin, which is stated many times on Diagnosis's page, right? We see that a lot. Can everybody agree? I don't think I've ever seen anybody spell bullying that way. Minimize it so it's picture on picture. How do you do that? How do you do that? I don't know how to do it. And my shit's not loading, so. Can you go to number 22, please? If you look at that top right corner, that is from Prevail T 721. No bullying or harassing. So if anybody wants to come up in a box and ask any questions or make any statements, you are more than free and welcome to. Apple Saucy, would you be able to stay up here?
Sure.
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
so if I'm good, how are you? If you tap the little person and like you're gonna let somebody up, then at the top of that screen there's like a little paint roller. That'll let you change the boxes around. If you do want to show something again.
Well, thank you so very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then I just want to say that
Yeah, I just was
sorry, I think there's a lag. I don't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, you're good.
Okay, so Diagnosis makes a lot of videos about me very regularly, and a lot of the claims that they make or things that have been said about me are all in regards to things that happened a really long time ago. Things that, you know, are very not noticeable to someone who wasn't like really paying attention back then. Like, this person has a library of old lives that are very like irrelevant, and they make a lot of reference to myself, Ange, and Marilyn being friends. Not a lot of people know that we are good friends on the back end. Like, you know, that's not like a known thing everyone knows. So this person has been around for a very long time, and I do believe that it is Prevail-T. I think it's all the same person. There's way too many coincidences in the way things are spelled. And I think what's even more gross to me is that Diagnosis Amnesia claims to be a black lesbian woman who does not speak English. And that's concerning, that if that is not the person who is behind that account, that's very concerning. So I just want to point that out.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm just up here really quick to let you know that the PDF is streaming you. I just want to let you know. Okay.
You are the most. Thank you so much. I think, Anthony, you are the most disgusting, vile piece of shit. Never in my motherfucking life have I seen a man weaponize his pedophilia charges against women who generally get the ick the second they hear his motherfucking name. And anyone who made you feel so comfortable doing what you're doing right now, I hope to God realizes that when you are no longer satisfied with how they treat you, you will out them. And I can't wait for that day. Because you should have never comfortable enough to come into spaces like you did, you creepy ass motherfucker. And that's the attention you will get from me. Hi, Marilyn. How you doing?
Was in my DMs as Diagnosis, claiming that, and it was very hard to comprehend. I don't know if anyone's gotten messages, personal messages from Diagnosis, but it's worse in DMs. And I couldn't understand what they were saying. And she said, "Excuse me, I be patient," like in the fashion that she writes. Once I deciphered it out, what it meant, she was saying that she was from a different country, and that to forgive her, she doesn't speak English, and she writes it even worse. It was bad. It was bad. Like she's cosplaying. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, that's fucking gross. And let's be
Yeah.
honest, even I know there was like some kind of like theory that is being used that they're using a translator. No translator puts in words that don't actually exist or numbers and punctuation as words. No translator does that. Like, have you never heard the expression Google's free, as if nobody knows that Google has a translate section that works fucking perfectly? I know, I've used it. So either way, it's
And
a lie. So
that's not a theory. They have said that they use apps to translate things. A lot of their videos that they've made about me are down. Like they take them down because there have been apps or there's been videos where they called me out for some of this stuff, but I can't find them anymore. So, yeah.
for the person who asked, it absolutely is raining. I'm so sorry.
I do know that diagnosis is also because I've heard 13 and others claim that they are a African American woman from a different country,
Yep.
which is
Yep.
fucking wild to me considering how racist Diva Rebel Kirsten is.
Fab Five, she got worse after she was accused of being unknown. It got worse with how she would write and say things. It became even more broken and hard to understand. But it got worse after she was accused.
Yeah, like that screenshot I showed, it wasn't as bad in that time. It just got progressively worse.
I just wanted to say, so this goes way back in time before a lot of the crazy shit happened. There were a few of us who were his OG mods. She has been around since then. Obviously the pieces and okay. Oh shit. It's a pattern. I noticed it like back in October. Like for her to like lump 4 people together who, like, you guys don't really see us on the front end, always in boxes with each other. Like, yeah, I mod for Virgo, but like, this shit's just crazy, man.
I completely agree. There's a tsunami
So are you guys
going on
thinking
right
they're
now.
the same people? Are you guys thinking
Yeah.
they're the same people?
Correct.
Yes,
My
I believe
opinion
that.
is yes.
Yeah.
That
My
would make
opinion
so
is
much
yes.
sense. One second.
Wait, I can't hop down because it shows me in the screen has Michael. When I click on it, there's no disconnect. That's weird.
I can disconnect you, hon.
Okay. Thank you, Bob.
All right. Bye.
That Chevy girl, or whatever your name is, gal, whatever. You're not going to shame me for my dentures, honey. I got my smile back. I'm happy for them. Shit.
I know that's right.
I love my smile now. Try again.
You look beautiful. You looked beautiful before, but you glow.
Thank you.
So you glow so much now that you're comfortable smiling, and I love that. That's amazing.
Yeah. I don't have to cover my mouth when I talk. I don't cover my mouth when I smile. I'm happy with it. So move on with that.
Yep. But yeah, under my opinion, I would say with the way things connected, and when you really take a deeper look and you pay attention, especially to all aspects of the two, and not just what they're posting now, because apparently, from what I was told, she was called out for her post before, correct?
Yes, and she used to talk, he or she used to talk normal. They used to type normal and everything. And I was goofing around one day in Smash's live and said something to him. And they said that they were still learning how to spell. So hearing what Marilyn said, that's just so many different stories.
Well, yeah, because what I was told was that I believe it was the AI photos, when those came out, somebody said something to Prevail T about it, and it just like got brushed off. And I know a lot was going on then, so I can't really even blame anybody. But I don't think enough people like really searched into it after the fact. And then when I did, and I started to notice all the similarities, and that wasn't even all of them. Like, you could go look at the pages yourself. Everybody can right now, as long as they're still there, and see this right off her page. It stopped. There were no more posts made. Like, it was focusing on the scamming stuff, and I was like, then I look in the reposts, and I still very much so see stuff pertaining to this side being reposted. And then, lo and behold, she was in somebody's comment section the other day under Prevail T. And it was like, oh, so you are comfortable being back around. So it was just, strange coincidence.
Yeah. Anytime conversation is brought up surrounding troll accounts or people that don't kind of bring themselves to the forefront, like I don't use my name. Obviously, Roberta, well, I don't know if it is, but Roberta isn't your name. But no. I'm talking about real troll accounts like Diagnosis Amnesia, where you don't know who's behind that account. You don't hear their voice, those sorts of things. Anytime conversation is brought up about how that could be dangerous, that you don't know who is behind that account, Diagnosis Amnesia is always the first one to be like, it could be a safety issue, and a lot of us are scared for our identities to be found. Like, they're the first ones to stick up for those sorts of accounts, which it doesn't give me a good vibe. You know what I mean? Like, it makes me feel like there's a reason you're hiding.
That part. And listen, as someone who, just sticks to my voice in boxes, it's enough for people to know I'm not a man or a pedophile streaming people who do not want them streaming them. You know what I mean? Right. Like, it's enough for you to know I'm not, someone who has been stirring up problems and doing terrible shit. It's enough to know that, and the fact that they won't even box up and speak to me is you have a lot of fucking opinions for someone who won't use their chest to express them.
Right.
When you're literally going out of your way to try to destroy people, when you're scaring people, when you're trying to intimidate people, and you can't even get in a box and have a one-on-one conversation with anyone, what you're telling me is you're doing this for nefarious reasons. And you're doing it so that you could cause harm and not have any consequences.
Which sounds like really similar to what they claimed someone else did. You know what I mean? Like you're becoming
definitely
this person that you were so focused on.
Yep, and it was well, and let's be real, okay? Let's look at all the accounts that have been dragged by Diagnosis, even just as recently. You have people from Awareness who were never really on this side. There were crossover over episodes back in the day. Why are you attacking them? Why are you attacking people who you were once with because it was for a good cause, but now I know you sat with Florida Man last year, you know, like you, Virgo, for example, against it. You're on the side that was fighting against it. Why are you being brought up now as an issue? You weren't an issue before. It's harmful. I'm being straight up fucking lied on, and no matter how much I know, it's just not good enough.
You would think with all the stuff that Spread Love does, you wouldn't think that Florida Man and Spread Love would team up like that. It's just weird. It's very weird. And that's who we're talking about, right? Spread Love and Diagnosis.
No, not Spread. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about Diagnosis, but yeah, that's a whole nother situation. That's craziness. It's all fucking craziness. And I don't understand it. I don't understand why the same people who cried about it happening to them are now like hoorahing for it. You're literally doing exactly what you just fought against. Has the universe showed you nothing? Have you not seen that that's not okay? I don't understand. Now I get it. You don't like people and certain people don't like you. For example, I don't fucking like Scam or Scammy. I can't fucking stand them. I spent too many years seeing too much fucking bullshit and lies. But does that mean I'm going to sit here and just pull shit out of thin air? No. Everything that I fucking said, I have the screenshots for. I've shown screenshots on.
Is there any way that you could show the donkey pictures again? Like of the two accounts? Applesaucy? Someone in the chat is asking, but I think the donkey pictures are really what sealed the deal for me. Because first of all, anyone who uses AI, it's really hard to recreate like to give the same prompts, to create the same, it's hard. That would not be easy to recreate. Two different people randomly come up with that same donkey picture in an AI prompt. That's crazy.
And the odds of having the same exact AI prompt, putting in the same exact words, are impossible. And this Prevailed Tea posted theirs on 7/21 with the writing on the right. And Diagnosis posted theirs on 8. Holy shit, there was just lightning. I'm scared.
Do you want me to hold your hand?
No, it's a tsunami. Yes, hold my hand. I'm scared.
Also, the bullying.
8/8/25.
The bullying, that is like, no one else would spell it that way.
No lie, it is scary right now. It's thundering, it's lightning. Oh my gosh. I'm the safest in a car, correct? That's what they say.
In a car?
The rubber tire or something? Yeah.
I think your house. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know either. I guess we're just staying here because it's way too scary to just go in at this point.
Right, Jesse, you could already have the picture and ask AI to like remove something or change it, but to come up with that same, I don't know.
That's a whole lot of work for somebody else's shit.
Okay, I'm gonna hop down. Thank you for letting me speak.
The way I see it. Yeah, thank you for coming up. I appreciate it. It doesn't change the fact that of the writing style. it doesn't change the fact of the age of all these videos that are coming out with comments. Ash is coming to save me. Bring a boat. It just doesn't change all of that. Oh, so she said old news. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Well, if that's the case, if she's already admitted it, allegedly, supposedly, OG, can you donate my $1,000 to a charity? Just wondering. I figured it out. I cracked the case. And send some Dr. Pepper to scam me just because. I'm nice like that. And it's the only bond we have. No, it was honestly a bunch of people saw it. A lot of people had their own things to add, and it was definitely a lot of smart people on this app. And yeah. I don't know. Thank you, Birdie. Oh, thank you, Journey. But like I said, Jen, hi, sweetheart. Like I said, take it or leave it. There is no solid proof, only puzzle pieces. And if the picture does not show up for you, I don't blame you. I'm fine with it. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. So maybe next time you see Diagnosis makes a video on somebody, because I'm sure they're not going to admit it, or next time you're scrolling and you happen to be going past a live, because I mean, I am totally okay with Prevail T taking a box if they'd like to explain themselves. I don't know if they're live. I don't know what you know, but I would totally do a live if Prevail T wanted to explain themselves, or I'll even listen to a live. I'll watch from the windows. But an explanation would be nice. I don't think that anyone else would get away without an explanation on this. And like, you know, if you see people getting, you know, videos made on them, just state in the comments. Explain yourself. Because either way, something needs to be explained. You don't get to just go around trying to destroy people off bullshit and lies and not have to answer for your bullshit and your lies. But it is what it is. I appreciate everybody for coming out tonight. Thank you for waiting. I hope everybody walked away with something from this. And if not, I'll try again harder next time. Everybody have a beautiful night. The rain has stopped, so I'm going to take my moment to run into the house and not get soaking wet. Actually, fun fact, you're supposed to walk in the rain. Running only makes you get more wet. If you walk, less drops hit you. So I'm going to test that theory. I ain't running, Ash. All right. Good night, everybody. No, wait.